Hello and welcome to a little video dedicated to some Chaturanga, your low push-up techniques that I found really helpful in strengthening my shoulders, bulletproofing my posture actually as well. My posture has really improved from utilizing these techniques and avoiding a lot of the impingements that I find if I'm doing chaturanga with a bit of a lazy technique, these impingements do come up, or I hear it a lot from my students. So hopefully these really help you out. We'll start in downward dog, okay, and just get into the body. So feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Good, and then high plank, roll the body forward, just start to activate through the arms, the chest, the shoulders. Knees to the mat, child's pose, hips to the heels, and lengthen through the inner arms. Good, back to downward dog. Okay, one chaturanga, just to feel it in the body, right? High plank, roll forward. Chaturanga, bend the elbows, lower. Inhale to cobra, up dog, anything you like. And back to a downward facing dog. Good, lift to the toes, lower the knees to the mat. So one thing I see so often with chaturanga is this collapsing of the posture. Yeah, and we're a very seated society these days. So this is our natural tendency. But it feels so beautiful when we roll the heads of the shoulders back, yeah? Heart, sternum stretches forward, look forward, and lower halfway. So I'm maintaining this spreading of the collarbones, this openness of the chest, rather than letting the shoulder heads fall forward and the buttocks stick up. Okay? But this takes quite a lot of muscular activation as well. So beginning in tabletop, there's a couple of cues that really help with this, at least for me, is to bring the outer arms, yeah, the top of the outer arms, upper arms, rolls back towards the armpits. Yeah, so not this, this. Not this, this. So upper outer arm bones roll back towards the armpits. Sternum, yeah, heart extends forward. So it feels a little bit like a back bend, okay, just in the upper body. Shoulder heads, top of the shoulders, roll away from the ears, yeah? So we've got these three actions of the outer arms rolling back, the sternum extending forward, and the shoulder heads pulling towards the lower back, so engaging all of the muscles along here. Yeah? And keeping that high plank, step back. Okay, now option to keep the knees lowered, but try that again. Yeah? Relax the posture, and then roll the upper outer arms back. Extend the sternum forward, look forward, and the shoulder heads pull towards the lower back. So it's quite strong if you're not used to it at first. If we collapse the shoulders and look down as we lower, yeah, all of the weight ends up in the head of the shoulders. If we maintain this open posture, chest forward, look forward, it feels really expansive in the body. Okay, so from downward dog, let's try again. High plank, roll forward. Okay. Outer upper arm bones, pull back. Sternum forward, look forward, broaden the collarbones, and pull the head of the shoulders back. Okay, now maintain that. Bend the elbows, chaturanga, lower halfway. All the shoulder heads back. Cobra, thread through. And downward facing dog. Okay, lift to the toes, lower the knees. Alrighty. A little drill that really helps with this is to grab a block or something to place underneath your chest. Block goes to your sternum. Now, ladies, we all carry different amounts of baggage, okay? So if the block doesn't work here, take it horizontally towards the collarbones, okay? But find a position that can support you. So sternum to the block, okay? Hands are naturally under the shoulders. Take them back to the elbows, hands under elbows. Okay, it's gonna feel a little bit too far back. Pull the outer elbows in, tuck the toes, and lift the knees off the ground. So essentially, you were in Chaturanga, yeah? But quite supported by the block, you could essentially lift the hands. Alrighty, same cues. Outer upper arms, roll back towards the armpits. So outer upper arms, roll in and back, sternum forward, chest forward, roll the head of the shoulders towards the lower back. So chest forward, chin forward, look forward, elbows and shoulders, pull back, pull back. Okay? Now suck the kneecaps up, firm the thighs and stretch through the legs and breathe. Yeah? So building this muscle memory of all of these little cues, upper arm bones in, shoulder heads back, sternum forward. Okay, keep pulling in and up through the lower waist. And release, knees down to the ground. Come back up, take a breath, okay? If this is fairly new to you, this is fantastic, just to have the body in that position and continuously applying the little micro adjustments to help with the pose. Okay, next variation, we start to strengthen it a little bit more. So sternum to the block, hands under elbows, wrists under elbows, tuck the toes and lift the kneecaps up. So suck the knees, firm the thighs. Now notice chest is dropping forward, right? So chin forward, look forward. Outer arm bones roll in, hug into the body, yeah? Shoulder heads back, sternum forward, chin forward, look forward, look forward. Okay, now maintain this line, breathe in. Exhale, press into your palms and just hover. Hover the chest off the block. Okay. Now roll the shoulder heads back, heart forward, sternum forwards, and come back down to the block. Yeah? So be careful of the shoulder heads dropping forward as soon as you come up. Arms are not straight, keep the arms bent like Chaturanga. 2 more times. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Roll the shoulder heads back, breathe in. Exhale, press into the hands. Hover off the block for 3, for 2, 1. Come back down. Okay, last. Inhale. Exhale, press into the palms. Lift. Roll the shoulder heads back. Upper arm bones pull in. Sternum forward. Legs engaged. And come back down. Good. Knees to the mat. Lift the chest. Whew, doesn't take much. Yeah, move the block to one side. Now, this next little drill, last one, is something that helps to strengthen all of the muscles around the shoulder joint. And I find it gives you a lot more strength and stability when you are doing this one static Chaturanga movement. Yeah? Downward facing dog. Actually, lift to the toes, lower the knees. We start from child's pose. Let's do this variation first. Look between the thumbs. Now chin stays as close as you can to the mat. Elbows to the ground and thread, chin forward, chest forward, all the way into high cobra, okay, like a little worm on the ground. Come back the way you came, rebend the elbows first, chin to the mat, pull the hips back, stretch the arms straight into child's pose. Okay, again, look between the thumbs, elbows down, chin forward, roll all the way through, cobra, inhale, rebend the elbows, chin stays close to the ground, child's pose, press back. Okay. Now, keep applying those little micro cues. Yeah, look between the thumbs. Inhale, wrap the outer arm bones in as you thread through. Sternum forwards, head of the shoulders roll back. So here's that same expansion through the chest and the collarbones. Come back the way you came, rebend. Yeah. Outer arm bones hug in. Push back, child's pose. So as you push back, elbows hug in, In, outer upper arm bones hug in towards the armpits. Last time, chin forward, inhale, high cobra, straight to the triceps, rebend, exhale. Okay. When you get a little stronger, you go from downward dog, elbows towards the ground, chin threads through, all the way, high cobra or up dog, rebend. Push back into downward facing dog. Okay. One chaturanga, last time, just to summarize. So outer arm bones hug in, chest forward, roll the shoulder heads back. Inhale, high plank. Okay. Outer arm bones wrap back. Roll the shoulders back, sternum forwards. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Release. Okay. I hope that was of some way helpful towards feeling this real buoyant strength in the upper body. Yeah? Thank you.